I've been singing from the depths of my heart for years at Christmas time. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And I didn't have a clue what in the world I was singing about. What is a chestnut? I couldn't tell you who Jack Frost is. What? I'm realizing the first 3 lines of this song, I don't have a clue what this stuff is. I'm gonna have to do some research.
Hi, I'm Karen Jr. I've had a decade of devastation. I was depressed, directionless, but I was determined to not be bitter. I'm rebuilding my life using music, stories, and humor. And not everything from the past makes the cut. I'm a bit more skeptical these days, and I don't have room for a lot of BS. I'm a songwriter, a storyteller, and an expert at starting over. I'm basically a phoenix rising from the ashes. So come with me, let us rise together. Seriously, we gotta stick together if we're gonna get out of these ashes. Okay, now it's time to do a little bit of research. Wikipedia. And if you haven't given to them yet, you might want to contribute to them. That's a good thing for us to have. I'm actually related to someone that gives every year. Okay, it's my husband. What's the first order of business? Oh yeah, chestnuts. Chestnuts. Enter. The name is cited twice in the King James Version of the Bible. Then you know it's gotta be true. These chestnuts, these looked like porcupines, like little porcupine eggs. Like a kiwi fruit. Only one that would really hurt you if you bit down on the exterior. Oh, it's always served as part of the New Year's menu in Japan. Really? Okay. Guess we appropriated that one, didn't we? Wow, okay. Chestnuts depart from the norm for culinary nuts in that they have very little protein or fat. Their calories coming chiefly from carbohydrates. Their carbohydrate content compares with that of wheat. So you gluten-free people, you might want to find another Christmas song to sing, or just make an exception for the holidays. Chestnuts should not be confused with the horse chestnut or buckeyes, which are mildly poisonous. Okay, wait just a minute. Rewind. They should not be confused with a horse chestnut, I don't know what that is, or buckeyes. There's a sports team by that. Don't be just picking up any old kind of chestnut, popping in your mouth. Folks, at some point in our history, there was a chestnut blight. The chestnut blight nearly wiped out all chestnuts. We ought to really appreciate. I've never seen one. I didn't miss it. Ooh, culinary, here we go. The fruit can be peeled and eaten raw, but it can be somewhat astringent, especially if the pellicle is not removed. Is that the outer prickly thing? Astringent? That sounds delicious. Another method of eating the fruit involves roasting, which does not require peeling. Roasting requires scoring the fruit beforehand to prevent explosion of the fruit to expansion. Once cooked, its texture is slightly similar to that of a baked potato, with a delicate sweet and nutty flavor. That's not at all what I thought a chestnut would taste like. Baked potato? I feel a little disappointed by that. But I do have some ideas now, like exploding food. You just like pop it on the fire without scoring it and it'll explode. That sounds kind of like a exciting holiday. Let me think about that for a little bit. The nuts can be eaten candied, boiled, steamed, deep fried. If you're in the South. Where was I? Grilled, in California, or roasted in sweet or savory recipes. I might have to find me a chestnut, you know, I'm a little intrigued. They explode. I do like baked potatoes, but only when I'm having like, you know, steak or something. Okay, chestnut, Jack Frost, okay, Jack Frost. Jack Frost, I'm on Wikipedia again. Don't forget to donate to them. Enter. Jack Frost is a personification of frost, ice, snow, sleet, winter, freezing cold.
He is a variant of Old Man Winter who is held responsible for frosty weather, nipping the fingers and toes in such weather, coloring the foliage in autumn. Coloring the foliage in autumn, and why did I say foliage? Coloring the foliage. Do I say foliage? I do. Okay. Coloring the foliage in autumn and leaving fern-like patterns on cold windows in winter. More developed characterizations of Jack Frost depict him as a sprite-like character, sometimes appearing as a sinister mischief maker. This could be where they got the elf on a shelf idea. He leaves those patterns, frosty patterns, on the window, but window frost has become far less prevalent in the modern world due to the advance of double glazing. But Jack Frost remains a well-known figure despite double pane windows in our pop culture. Here you go, Jack. Sometimes he is portrayed as a dangerous giant. The Hindus derived the name Hindu Kush from the tradition that a giant used to lie there and wait to kill all the Hindus who passed that way. I will leave that for the Hindus. You guys keep that part of your tradition. I will not appropriate that. Thank you very much. I think I'm ready to move on from Jack Frost. He's kind of creeped me out a little bit. What's next? Jack Frost, Yuletide. Okay, here we go. Back to Wikipedia. Do I have to even tell you? Yuletide. All right. Is a festival observed by the historical Germanic peoples. I think that means somewhere around Germany. Scholars have connected the celebration to the Wild Hunt. I never heard of it. The god Odin. I've heard of him. I don't think anybody still worships him, do they? He's one of those gods that eventually people forgot about. He was really important at one time, though. Really powerful, I heard. It later underwent Christianized reformulation, resulting in the term Christmastide. I don't use it. I don't know anybody that says Christmastide. Present day Christmas customs, the Yule log, the Yule goat, never heard of it. Yule boar, B-O-A-R, Yule singing, kind of. Others stem from pagan Yule. Pagan? Today the event is celebrated in heathenry, whoa, and some other forms of modern paganism. Okay, so we've just been singing along, just, oh, it's pagan, it's heathenry, but let's just sing it every Christmas. Feels good. Yule rhymes with mule. That wasn't in Wikipedia. I just, you know, being a songwriter, I know some things. I was gonna say pool, but it doesn't rhyme with that. Pule. Oh, you wanna swim in my pule? Come on, let's take a little dip. Come on and swim in my pule. That sounds disgusting. That sounds like you need to put another extra couple of Clorox tablets in there. That's what that sounds like. Something, the god Odin again. He was a Yule fan, I guess. Neo-paganism, some Wicca, okay. All right, so let me just put this away. I've done my research. Let's do a little bit of review. So chestnuts, they are not poisonous unless you eat the horse chestnut or the buckeye. I wouldn't recommend that. They're prickly. If you put them on the fire without scoring them, they will explode. Baked potato, that's still a little disappointing. Jack Frost, he was an evil little fellow, or he might be a giant. And I wish they would let me know so that I knew what to look for. If I'm gonna be creeping around here. We will leave most of him to the Hindus, because the scary parts I am not interested in. And then the next thing is Yuletide. Some sort of paganism and Odin, that god. And so, yeah, here's what I've decided. I'm still a little bit interested in the chestnut. I probably would taste one. But otherwise I'm just gonna leave everything. I don't even care. Like, I'm just gonna leave that song alone. I'm gonna keep singing it. I'm gonna just remember riding along in the car with my parents, my family when I was little, and looking at Christmas lights in our little town. We had the local radio station on with Christmas songs playing, and laying down under the tree and looking up at all the lights before we had any presents under there.
And yeah, harmonizing to that song with my family. Those are all the things. I'm just gonna keep singing it. I don't care. Chestnuts, Yuletide, Jack Frost. I don't even care. It's just sentimental to me. So, but here's what I would like to know: if you have ever eaten a chestnut, I'd like to hear about that. Anything you know about chestnuts, I would love to know. I would also like to know the Jack Frost. Like, have you ever had hypothermia and like lost any of your digits or anything? Let me know that too, because that's one way that Jack Frost works his evil. The other thing, oh, Yuletide, yeah. Any of you worship the god Odin? I bet there's some people that would pray for you if you will just leave a request there. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Just keep on singing those songs, and I guess next time I run across something I don't know, we'll do a little research together and we'll figure it out, or we'll just go like, I don't even care. I just don't even care. All right. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I will see you later.